92.7.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to High School Hoops on Mix 92.7. I'm Colton Taylor. Ryan Retone by my side. We got Britt on the camera and Ricky Smith engineering tonight's contest. Sandra back at the studio running the board and making sure we're up and live and ready to go. Ryan, we just got done with one nail-biter between Versailles and California's. It was literally decided in the last 30 seconds of play. 63-60, Versailles would knock off California, but now I'm expecting a good one here as the Lakers take on the South Callaway Bulldog squad.
Yeah, well, you know, it's always really interesting whenever you play a tournament that you come into expecting to play 3 games and you only get to play 2, and that's the case for Camdenton. And I don't think their night one result maybe went the way they expected. I'm sure they expected to come out and beat Skyline and be playing for a championship on Saturday, but hey, instead they got to come up on a Thursday night and play, and they got to, you know, obviously bounce back from that loss and bounce back quickly. A good opportunity for Camdenton to do that tonight.
Absolutely. This is the first Bank of the Lake pregame show here on our broadcast. We're hanging out in the Kelly's Port broadcast booth, which is tricked out with all of our lovely Coltrane energy drinks they hooked us up with here tonight. And when you got 4 games stacked up like we do, they're very much going to be needed.
Well, you say 4 games until we hit the 9-game Saturday or whatever it is, then we really need them. But yeah, no, especially with how chaotic the first game is, I'm hoping that Camdenton will slow things down. But what I remember from last year is they don't really like to stop, so I don't think we're going to see that.
No, I would say that you are absolutely right. And I was trying to look through this list and make sure that I somewhat understand. I'm going through a Denny list, so I'm trying to make sure that I actually know what he has written down here for me. But we're going to figure it out as we go along. Ryan, I got to see these Lakers in action just last night as they did battle with the Tigers of Skyline. And I can tell you this, Camdenton will run this floor. They can really turn up the tempo. I mean, they have some flat-out athletes and some kids that can shoot it. You keep an eye tonight on Brady Rapp to start with. He was really feeling it from 3 last night.
And it looks like Alan Pogue had a really good game as well.
Alan Pogue is a stone-cold scorer. There's no two ways about it. He was shooting the rock well last night as well.
Yeah, well, I remember Camdenton last year, and I know they've lost a lot of people from that team, but they were up in your face, nonstop, go, 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 get out in transition, out-athleticize pretty much everyone that we watched them play last season. And just judging by looking at the players on the court right now, I think Camdenton's going to have a size factor in this game. They'll be able to get up and down the floor. Not that South Callaway is small, but I think Camdenton's a little lankier, so they'll probably be able to use that to their advantage.
I completely agree. I think for the Lakers, it's going to be foot to the gas and don't lift unless somebody makes you. I mean, they were able to run and gun with Skyline for a while, but honestly, they kind of ran into a buzzsaw.
That's a good program.
I bet Skyline shot 60% from 3 last night. And that's just something you're not going to see very often. So I'm going to do my best impersonation here of Denny Benny, as Denny is going to be doing us a big favor tomorrow. He'll be calling a state championship football game on my normal station, KS95, as the Tipton boys will be playing there. We've had them on Mix 92.7 as well, so, you know.
Everyone's been everywhere at this point.
Yeah, well, you know, sharing is caring. We like to make sure that everybody knows about everything. But we're getting ready for the starting lineups of this game. And these starting lineups are going to be brought to you by Geyer Oil Eagle Stop. I'm a big fan of the Eagle Stop. I stopped by this morning. I got my caffeine I needed this morning. I got a couple of my favorites, the tater kegs.
Tater kegs.
Have you ever had a tater keg?
I can't say I have. Am I not Midwestern if I haven't?
It is a giant tater tot that is loaded with cheese and bacon. I mean, it's fantastic.
Sounds like you can't really go wrong.
No,
just throwing that out there.
It was absolutely wonderful. So you can stop by and see our friends at the Eagle Stop. I say that I thought we were going to get our starting lineups.
We'll get them eventually. You know, this is again, we talked about it during the first game. You never know what you're going to see. No national anthem, though, so we got that right this time.
Yeah, I'm very confused. I wonder if they're saving that for the girls' night. By the way, we will have coverage of the Midwest Elite Showcase. The best girls' basketball you're going to find hands down in the state of Missouri and in the Midwest. And we'll have 2 big games coming up tonight on MoSportsZone.com or the new MoSportsZone app. So we will go ahead and meet the Lakers, who will be the visitors on the scoreboard tonight. Starting for the Lakers will be number 3, Brady Rapp, the 6-foot guard. Number 10, Aiden Pogue, 6-foot and guard. Number 12, Michael Machino. He is 6'1". He was huge on the glass last night. Number 24, Alan Pogue, 6'1" and a guard. And the big man in the middle, number 32, Bryce Branson, 6'3". Their big forward. Lakers in their road purple with the gold letters. They're out there right now talking things over.
believe for South Callaway, we're going to see number 2, Hudson Jones, number 4, Graydon Pontius, number 10, Deacon Darty, number 14, Colton Adrian, and number 23, Dylan Stonecipher, and their head coach is Seth Thomas.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see these two match up here this evening. Like I said, I was impressed with the Lakers last game. Just Skyline did not know how to miss in that one. But I do remember a few of these South Callaway kids from last year. I mean, they return most of their starting lineup. That's always helpful.
Man, Pontius, he's big. He's probably the biggest player on the floor. He's definitely rivaling. Oh my goodness, Bryce Branson in terms of height.
The rebound controlled by Branson, though. Lakers going to get the first look at this one as we enter the U.S. Disaster Restoration first quarter of action. Skip pass to the weak side, trying to go to the block. It's tipped out. Rapp with it. He's going to work it over to Pogue.
2-3 zone out of South Callaway. Makes sense.
Oh, the Lakers were looking for the back cut as they sent Machino running baseline. Allen Pogue tried to find him, but it's tipped out of bounds. I'm going to have to be specific. I can't just say Pogue this year. It's got to be Allen and Aiden.
Okay.
Yes. Brothers. On the inbounds, it's tossed into Branson. A 3 from Rapp on the wing, and he gets it to start the game.
That is not an easy shot to start your night. You know, you sometimes talk about easing in with a layup or a free throw. How about a contested 3 from about 5 feet behind the three-point line?
That just seems to be Brady Rapp's game. He doesn't mind a hand in the face. He still knows where that bucket is. South Callaway looking to answer. They go to the low block. Turnaround jumper forced up. Won't go. Rapp the board. They tried to isolate Pontius down there and had no luck. Firing to the block. Turnaround jumper, kissed off the glass, just rolled off the iron for Branson. South Callaway has it and looks to run. Drive and a spin move. Good defense being played by Aiden Pogue. And he has the near strip. It is stripped. Recovered by Allen. Still loose. Somebody's got to pick it up. And finally, South Callaway does.
Are we doing the pinball machine in game 2 again?
We are. Doherty had it. He works it over to the side to Jones. Jones going to reset as Allen Pogue comes out to meet him. Trying to drive the corner. Good help defense played by the Lakers. Doherty attempts to drive. Aiden Pogue really takes it away, plus the help defense there by Branson.
South Callaway hasn't taken a shot yet.
No, it changes your game plan when you get inside and Branson is staring back at you.
I agree. I think South Callaway needs to limit possessions in this game. So running through, we talked about how no one needed the shot clock in the first game. You might have wanted to see it with South Callaway in this one. They're going to slow it down.
Meanwhile, the Lakers are going to try jumping lane, see if they can get out and run. South Callaway still on offense, working around the outside. They go to the block. Inside jump step. A shot has to be forced up as the defense of Branson too much.
Well, and he could have easily came down, tried to block that, but it would have resulted in a foul. Good job standing straight up.
Allen Pogue, quick trigger 3 from the corner, won't go. Rebound South Callaway. So South Callaway takes a minute and a half on offense. The Lakers take 4.5 seconds. Wow. Wing 3 on the run out. I spoke too soon. Hudson Jones with the quick trigger 3. We're tied. 3 apiece.
Jones caught that at his head, never brought it down, shot it right in rhythm.
Looked like a Klay Thompson shot. Rapp steps into a 3. This one off the iron won't go. Branson fought for the board, but instead it's hauled in by Hudson Jones. Jones going to work. Tries to feed it to the big man, but it's picked off. Stolen by Machino. Machino gives it to Allen Pogue, who skips it ahead to brother Aiden. Corner 3. Oh, halfway down came out, and the rebound. Oh, it has to be saved back. The problem is it was thrown right back at the feet of Bryce Branson, who lays it up.
That's why you never save the ball underneath your own basket. Typically just step out of bounds. Now we're going to see a hockey line change for South Callaway. All 5 players go to the scores table.
Good old-fashioned platoon swap. South Callaway with the ball trailing 5-3, working around the outside to the corner. Branson with the closeout. They're going to the block. Machino there defensively. They drop it off on the run. Little pull-up midi knocked down by Graydon Pontius, the 6'4 senior. It rattles home, and a timeout going to be called by South Callaway. Just a 30, so we'll go ahead and hold it here for the moment.
That's really interesting. It's like, obviously, I think he called that timeout just to get the new 5 in. Are we truly getting ready to see hockey-esque subs out of South Callaway here, just run 5 on and off? I kind of remember him doing that last year in this tournament, though, a little bit, too. Maybe that's their game plan. With the style they want to play, if they're going to run and try to play this kind of pressure defense, maybe he just wants to make sure there's fresh bodies in. Could be. Definitely a different look, a much smaller lineup than what we saw on the floor a minute ago for South Callaway. I don't know who's going to guard Branson.
We're knotted up at 5 apiece, 4:44 to go in this U.S. Disaster Restoration first quarter of action. Alan Pogue drives baseline, spin move, just muscling it up and in. Strong take from Alan Pogue. South Callaway wasting no time, stepping into a wing three. It won't go, and the rebound pulled in by Pogue. Allen actually dropped Aiden fighting for the board. Aiden, though, gets it, fires ahead to Brady Rapp. Rapp, extra pass underneath to Branson. His mid-range jumper is short. And then they're going to get him for a reach-in foul while fighting for the board.
Coach Sanders saying what I was thinking, and that's drive to the basket and go up. There's no one the size of Branson there. I mean, I understand the thought to take the mid-range jumper, but there's no reason not to just drive to the rim there.
Yeah, I think if I'm Branson, it's one dribble, and I'm trying to slam that thing. Back the other way is South Callaway, just going to that weave offense. They look for the back cut. It's not there, so a three from the top of the key goes halfway down, spins out. Offensive board, though, kept alive. Put up and in, Stephen Thomer, 6'2 junior. We're knotted up at 7 apiece. Wrap to the middle of the floor, and it was a zig when you're supposed to zag as he was looking for Branson on the back cut. Instead, it's thrown into the Cardinal logo on the wall. Halfway through this first quarter of action, and it is 7 apiece. Working around the outside. Straight man defense from the Cardinals. Drive from South Callaway. Sets up a wing three. They don't want it. Stepping into the mid-range off the iron. Branson, another strong board.
Really good help defense from the bottom two defenders there to step up and make that mid-range jumper a little tougher.
And it's a steal by South Callaway on the press. They go to the corner. Thought about the shot, but didn't want it. Was Hutchinson working it around. Wing three dialed up and knocked down. Garrett Wright.
And South Callaway wants this one. They've came out with a lot of energy here.
We talked about the speed of South Callaway as they force another turnover with the press. Breaking down the Laker defense. Holding the pivot foot. Mid-range won't go, and the rebound with Brady Rapp. We talked about how long they took on that one possession. Since then, it's been very quick.
So maybe I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, I thought the same thing with you, though. Alan Poe catches, drives top of the key right side. His little finger roll won't go, and another foul on Branson.
Second on Branson.
That is problematic because South Callaway's got a lot of size to him.
They're going to have to check in Naeem Parker now.
Parker, I thought, played very, very well when he was in the end of the night. They list him at 6'5", but I think he's grown since that measurement.
Yeah, he's got some size on him.
Yeah, he may be every bit of 6'6" or more. That is a big boy. Working around the outside.
Having to guard on the perimeter, though, that's never nice.
Thought about the three top of the key, instead stretching it out to the wing with Wright. Wright working against Parker.
He's doing a very good job.
He moves his feet well. He is very coordinated for his. Sometimes the big guys are a little choppy when they move. Three is launched, won't go. Strong rebound.
That was a good possession from Parker. Hedged hard off the screen while guarding a guard, able to get back and contest the three.
Aiden Pogue to Allen. Allen drives corner, goes baseline, skips back up to Aiden, top of the key. Dials up the three, front iron won't go. It rolls out of bounds. They'll say last touched by the Bulldogs.
I don't think that's a bad shot by any means, though. Obviously, Aiden Pogue had, Eric can shoot the basketball. He was wide open at the top of the key. I think he had one more to wrap, which would have maybe been a little bit better of a shot, but still a good take.
Yeah, anytime you can get an inside-out three, you take it. Rapp drive, steps into a mid-range jumper and splashes it home. Lakers draw back within 1, 10-9 with 2:04 to play.
Gotta love the mid-range. Lost art.
South Callaway into the forecourt. Near steal. Lakers a little overzealous, and I think it's going to be a reach-in foul.
Yeah. Got him on the backside there. I think they were wanting to jump ball, and now another line switch for South Callaway.
That's going to be Machino on the reach, just his first, Lakers third. No fouls on South Callaway with only 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. Now, like you said, a full platoon swap. It looked like Kentucky back in, what year was that, 2017, 2018?
Yes. I really like it, though. I think it keeps guys fresh. And then you have a group of 5 guys that have played with each other the entire time. You're not rotating and getting into the flow.
Well, that's a grown man bucket inside as Dylan Stonecipher got the post up, dropped the shoulder a couple times and made some space. So, yeah, Stonecipher's listed at 6'5". Parker is definitely bigger than him. Speaking of a grown man move, Alan Pogue on the fast break takes the contact, nearly finished the shot, but he'll get 2 looks from the COMC free throw line.
I think the difference here early, obviously it's only a 3-point game and we're only in the first quarter, but is South Callaway's had 5 guys score and no one scored twice for their team. On the other end, Camdenton's only had 3 Lakers score.
First of those COMC free throws holds up on the iron, falls to the left. Second one on the way. And neither good for Pogue. Parker fights to keep it alive. Ball still on the floor, but it's controlled by South Callaway. Yeah, I'm telling you, if they list Colton Adrian at 6'5", then Parker's 6'6" or more.
I believe it.
Oh, a good trap inside by the Lakers, and it forces the travel. That was Machino in there with the defense.
Good defensive principles right there.
Or excuse me, Stone Cipher, 23 out here is 6'5", and Parker is definitely bigger than him.
Yes.
Rapp with the skip over to Pogue. Back to Rapp. 1:15 to play in a 3-point South Callaway lead. Corner is Machino looking for Parker on the block. Instead goes out to Pogue. Back to Machino, and he is fouled. Machino will inbound right in front of the timekeeper. Throwing in the backcourt, it's Rapp.
Oh, defender on the floor. Wow.
He broke some ankles right there, but the defender able to recover. Allen Pogue with it, under a minute to play. Goes to Aiden in the corner. Back to Allen. Back to Aiden. Aiden drives baseline, nothing there. He needs help. He skips it. Machino's able to save it. South Callaway playing some good defense on what's been about a 45-second possession. Rapp, Machino, over to Allen Pogue. Corner three, off the front iron, wouldn't go. South Callaway the board, and they want to run. Left side, middle of the lane, through the contact. Shot won't fall, but that's going to send Colton Adrian to the free throw line. No, that's actually going to send, yeah, that is Adrian, my bad. I saw Pontius walking over there, and he's 4 with 14. I thought, did I get the two big guys confused? Man, this South Callaway squad is massive now that I look at it.
No, I think that while Camdenton has the bigger size in terms of their two bigs might be a little bit bigger, South Callaway is just overall big.
Yeah, I don't know what's in the water in South Callaway, but you get big out there. I know that much. Second free throw off the back iron, no good. Allen Pogue the board. So the lead stays at 3 with 30 seconds to go. Low scoring first quarter. Aiden Pogue back to Allen. Working around the outside are the Lakers. Parker fighting on the block. Winds up in Aiden Pogue's hands. Corner three, knocked down. We're tied up at 12 apiece.
It's a big hit.
South Callaway tries to answer with a corner three of their own. Rapp gets it off the miss. He's got 2 seconds. He's going to have to launch from half court. He does, and it comes up short. So after 1 quarter of action, after the U.S. Disaster Restoration first quarter, it's 12 apiece. You're listening to Mix 92.7 Sports and at MoSportsZone.com.
The holidays are here, and Eagle Stop is spreading the cheer. Fuel up for family road trips, grab a drink, and treat yourself to your favorite snacks because you earned it. And with the Eagle Stop rewards, every stop brings you closer to more savings, more perks, and more holiday smiles. Friendly faces, fresh food, hometown spirit. That's Eagle Stop. With over 50 locations across Missouri, it's easy to reward yourself. Eagle Stop, your hometown stop for the holidays.
When disaster strikes, count on the one team that can restore your home and give you peace of mind. U.S. Disaster Restoration. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week emergency service. They're the team you can trust in one phone call. 573-552-1972. They specialize in water, mold, fire, trauma, and storm damage. 573-552-1972. A proud supporter of the Camdenton Lakers. U.S. Disaster Restoration. Look them up online and Facebook. This is Camdenton Lakers Basketball. Back to the game. Back to the game on Mix 92.7.
As we get ready for the American Sun Control second quarter of action, we are knotted up at 12 apiece. I mean, Ryan, that was just a physical back and forth first quarter of action.
Yeah, no, it was, and they traded a few buckets. They traded some turnovers, and we decided nothing. So there you go.
Yeah, there was some physicality inside. The big boys really fighting for it. The guards going at it. I like this kind of basketball. South Callaway on the drive, and once again, we're right back to the physicality as Eli Hutchinson winds up on the floor, and he'll go to the COMC free throw line for 2.
You said that was Colton, or who did you say that just was?
No, that's Hutchinson.
Hutchinson, Eli Hutchinson. So another new South Callaway player with a chance to score here, and he does. So the 6 now to get in the stat sheet.
Boy, that is impressive balance from this team. And Hutchinson's second free throw is short. The rebound tipped around, and Alan Pogue with another. Oh, knocked off ball. I don't really know how he kept that dribble alive. Head to Machino. Out to Aiden Pogue. Wing three off the iron won't go, and a strong board pulled in by Graydon Pontius. Corner three on the other end for South Callaway. Rattles around. Offensive rebound kept alive. Up and in. Dylan Stonecipher, and the lead is at 3.
Going to have to get a butt on Cipher. He's one of the bigger guys on the floor. Can't just jump with him.
Well, that was bound to happen eventually.
It was.
We wondered. Thank you. I don't even know what we just got brought. We just got brought food. We just got energy drink poured on us.
The stat sheet's dead.
I hope that young man's all right. He ran right into, we're just not going to have stats for this game. That's okay.
Well, Camdenton's.
That's
who we're here for, right?
I hope he's all right. He ran right back first into that board.
That was bound to happen. The open energy drinks were not the play.
We should have set him below us. We're learning. It's a steal by South Callaway. 15-12 still the lead. 1 minute into the second quarter of action. On the fast break, they're going to call a blocking foul on Parker, and that's going to send Pontius back to the free throw line.
Somehow I'm dry.
Well, that's what matters.
Yeah, right.
Table still holding water?
No, it's good. It's good.
Well, what I was going to say, we got enough kids around us. It's Pontius' first free throw rattles home. Jason, can you send somebody to get us some paper towels or something?
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Right on cue. Thank you.
We're good.
Ryan Walters getting assists on and off the court. Checking into the game for the first time tonight. That is Krazy Petrov-Diaz. Second free throw for Pontius is on the mark. So the lead now at 5 for South Callaway, 17-12. And a soft turnover forced by South Callaway, so the Lakers a little too quick right now.
Yeah, slow things down just a little bit. Playing fast is good. They're playing a little too fast. Oh, charcuterie board. Is that what they call those?
Yeah, we're set, man.
Sure.
Charcuterie boards were classy. Now I can get it to seal. I just need to stop opening things. Inside, South Callaway. Turnaround jumper on the block. Won't go. Wrap the board. Wrap ahead to Aiden Pogue. Pogue on the left side of the floor. Drops it off to Machino. Now Rapp going to slow things down. Set it up at the top of the key. Lakers trailing by 5. Rapp drive. Goes right at the defense. Has it poked loose from behind.
That's where you want to attack a 2-3 zone, right through the teeth of it. They're not stopping him, but they're turning it over once they get into the paint.
Wing three from South Callaway won't go. Rapp with a strong board as Stonecipher was closing in quick. And a near steal, but Alan Pogue keeps it alive. Crossover, gets inside, spin move, poked loose, but not before he was slapped on the arm twice.
I don't know when. I believe it was about the, 20-second mark that they scored in the second or first quarter. So, I mean, you're looking at you're looking at over 2 minutes without a bucket here. Could use one on this possession.
Corner three from Alan Pogue won't go. Pontius soaring for the rebound. Back the other way, the Bulldogs. Inside, good job getting back by Petrov to take it away. Pontius through the contact, won't go. Rapp another big board. Brady Rapp has rebounded well. Oh, and on the soft side of the defense, getting behind everybody, Krazy Petrov-Diaz with the lay-in. Lakers cut it to 3. To the block, Pontius, turnaround jumper, off the iron, won't go, and another board pulled in by guess who, Brady Rapp. Left alone, Alan Pogue behind the defense, lays it up and in with the right hand, and the Lakers have drawn back to within 1.
I'll tell you what, that's the hardest layup you'll shoot.
It is.
Sitting there wide open.
I don't know why it is so difficult, but knowing you're open, it's like you have to make it. Lob to the block. South Callaway trying to have an answer here. Oh, a nice pass on the back cut. And they found Stephen Thomer.
They're fundamental. Like just pass it around, find the open guy.
You feel like Tim Duncan is coaching this
team. Yes, honestly.
Poked out of bounds. Last touch by South Callaway. I believe I just saw Miss McKinney walk in through here. We got to see her last night as the girls will take over next after this game. Miss McKinney was our MVP of our first game of the Missouri Elite Showcase going on here this evening. Timeout going to be called on the floor by the Lakers. It's a full. We'll take the break as well. Lakers trail by 3, 19-16. You're listening to Mix 92.7 Sports and at MoSportsZone.com.
Tired of settling for low CD rates at your bank? Lock in a great rate at First Bank of the Lake today. We offer some of the best CD rates in the nation. CDs make saving a cinch. They combine security with great investment returns. Don't miss out. Maximize your savings with a secure, high-yield CD. Check out our rates at fblake.bank and lock in a great CD rate today with First Bank of the Lake. Member FDIC. See bank for details.
Back to Camdenton Lakers basketball on Mix 92.7.
Well, I didn't think that one through. Sitting here munching on some deer sausage with a cracker and cheese as one of the lovely Tipton folks here brought us a whole charcuterie board, as you called it. Is it a charcuterie board if it comes in a styrofoam case?
Well, is it that if it's deer? I'm not sure. I don't know what they call it around here. I would say it's...
Don't you go judging a deer charcuterie board.
No, trust me, it's amazing. I would rate it 10 out of 10, and I hope they bring many more for the rest of the weekend.
Our buddy Tom here in Tipton always sets up. He brought us some in the sideways rain when I was covering the sectional game the other night. He's just a good dude. Lakers...
Sideways rain, you say?
It was nasty last Saturday, let me tell you. I've spent a lot of time in Tipton lately. Lakers with the ball. Machino gives it back to Petrov. He looks to drive, gets inside, dishes it out to Pogue. Aiden to Allen, back to Aiden. Straight man from the Bulldogs. They're extending it out quite a ways. Aiden has to throw it back blindly. He finds Machino. Spin move on the block. But, man, this defense is so good by South Callaway. Ball's on the floor. Diving after it was Colton Adrian. His momentum carried him out of bounds, but still great hustle.
Sometimes, and it's funny because that's not even like, that's not the team we're covering right now, but sometimes you just get mad whenever something like that happens where they dive on the floor and just happen to have part of their forearm sitting out of bounds.
You just respect the hustle.
Yeah, because he earned it.
So absolutely. Petrov at the top of the key. Lakers down by 3 with the ball, 4:40 to play in the American Sun Control second quarter of action.
Man defense now out of South Callaway.
Petrov skips it. Pogue from 3, halfway down, wouldn't go for Aiden. Allen almost got the offensive board, but instead it's Corral.
I got to get that rim checked.
Yeah, it's been stiff all night. And quick hands by Aiden Pogue, as it looked like Jenkins was going to have a wide-open layup, but he was able to strip it loose. It was last touched by the Lakers, but a nice save.
It's got to be somewhat frustrating for Camdenton because it feels like they've gotten really, really good looks, and even it feels like they're hitting them, and then somehow it's halfway down and just pops out. Eventually they'll fall.
South Callaway with the ball, inbounding under their own basket, lob to the top of the key on the drive of the free throw line, spin move, dish back out, corner 3 is launched, it is long, rebound saved blindly, winds up in the hands of Aiden Pogue. Machino now going to bring it up the right side of the floor, was looking,
oh, what?
Wow. That does not seem right at all. They were trying to fire ahead to Petrov, and it got tipped out of bounds, and they're claiming that it was touched by a Laker, but I don't know which one they think touched it.
Someone in the stand said I tipped it.
I think there was a better chance of that than the Lakers tipped it.
Yeah.
All right, so the ball back to South Callaway. 19-16, still the score in this low-scoring affair between two fundamental physical teams. Oh, my, what a play by Allen Pogue to block it from the big man. My goodness, Pontius at 6'4" with the turnaround, and Pogue met him up at the rim. Aiden Pogue on the drive, goes to the corner. The drive, an extra pass. He was looking for the cutter. That was Aiden. And a travel going to be called as Hudson Jones had it on the floor, rolled over with it. Man, I can't get over that. Allen Pogue got
really nice
up
play.
there.
Very, very nice play.
So Lakers keep possession, down by 3. Aiden, the trigger man, corner, wrap, 3 for the tie, and he's got it.
Grab 8 points now.
An answer from South Callaway, and their wing 3 is good as well. This one knocked down by Deacon Deacon. It's just Deacon.
They've had an answer to everything.
Not me saying their last names, they haven't.
You just wait. You don't know yet.
Machino on the wing, wrap the take through the contact, and he'll go to the line for 2, the COMC free throw line.
Rapp finally got one to go through on that 3. That was his first bucket of the second quarter. Immediately attacking on the next possession. I think they should turn to him a few more times here. Probably. Go ahead.
We saw Rapp last night. If he gets 1, he can get 4.
Yeah, he had 21, so might as well.
Free throw up and good. One more coming from the COMC charity stripe for Brady Rapp. Second one off the iron, no good. Lead stays at 2, 22-20. South Callaway leads Camdenton in this third-place game of the 87th annual Tipton Tournament.
87 is so many editions of a tournament. It's rich tradition when you
Wait
get something
till we
like
get
that.
to Eldon. I think Eldon's in triple digits.
Gotta be close, right?
Yeah, if it's not, it's right there. Working the ball around the outside is South Callaway. A little give-and-go action in the corner on the drive. That is Jones. Hangs in the air, but Allen Poe, good defense again.
Good defense. And made sure to keep both arms straight up there on the block.
Rapp and Pogue, a little two-man game to break the press. Allen, he's so under control with the ball, even under pressure.
He is.
Goes to Aiden, back to Allen at the top of the key. He sees a lane, drives inside, hangs in the air, tried to kiss it off the glass, may have been partially blocked. South Callaway gets back and looks to run.
I thought he was going to take a transition three there.
I really did too. Going to the block, Pontius, I mean, that's all muscle. He just turned and forced it up through the defense. Bank shot up and in. These kids on both sides know where the weight room is.
I would agree. A lot of strength, especially South Callaway doesn't even look that big, right? But they are using their body. I say that. They look tall that much.
Allen Pogue inside to Machino, back out, Rapp, wing three off the front iron, wouldn't go. The Lakers were so confident, three of them took off running back down the floor.
Well, he's hitting that 9 times out of 10, inside-out look.
Pontius inside against Machino, just loses his footing, has to throw it out. Jones recovers it, though. Resets on the top of the key with Jenkins. Jenkins over to Adrian. South Callaway moves so well off the ball.
That was one dribble. One dribble right
inside off the pass, Colton Adrian.
I think it was 6 passes, 1 dribble, and found a perfect look, splitting a double team and getting a layup.
Well, I know for sure it's a 6-point lead for South Callaway. Allen Pogue thought about it as he stepped into it, but instead Petrov goes to Aiden Pogue in the corner, who hits the three. So every time it gets opened up, the Lakers have had a response. They draw back within 3.
4-3 for Camdenton tonight, second.
Jones catch and shoot three, won't go off the front iron. With just under a minute to play, Allen Pogue going to bring it up the floor. He is fouled from behind. We haven't seen a lot of whistles in this game. No. That doesn't bother me at all.
No, because if you watched or listened to the last game, you would know that there was no shortage of whistles.
Maybe that's what happened. We met the quota for both games in the first one, so I'm telling you, we're going to see a battle in this next game.
Yeah, you can just tell whenever a team is sitting waiting for their game if they carry themselves like they're a very, very good team, and I'd say both of these women's teams over here, girls teams over here, have done that.
Lakers driving baseline as Rapp shot won't go. Allen Pogue the offensive board, reverse layup won't go. Allen Pogue another one, spins through the defense. He's fouled and will go to the CONC free throw line.
That was good solo effort right there by Pogue.
Allen Pogue on both ends of the floor has been very physical inside. First free throw, off the iron, no good. Yeah, I do feel bad. Normally we would have a Mills & Sons insurance, or excuse me, I'm mixed up here. And normally we would have an Econolift coaches interview. But with these games stacked, we just didn't have enough time. Neither free throw would fall. Lead stays at 3, 38 seconds to go. Jones on the drive for South Callaway. It's poked loose, picked up by Allen Pogue. Pogue on the run out. South Callaway does a good job getting back. Pogue stops for a transition 3 off the front iron, gets his own miss.
I think Pogue earned the opportunity to shoot that one. Oh, but it goes out of bounds off his leg now.
Yeah, just a tough one there as 3 guys converged. He tried to spin out of it and lost it off of his own shin. So ball back to the Bulldogs. 26-23 with 20 seconds to go. Around the outside.
They're immediately switching on those off-ball screens, just not allowing a shooter to open up.
And a near steal by Petrov. He's got it. It's tied up. Jump ball going to be called. Possession arrow will favor the Lakers. So down by 3, 8.1 seconds. Plenty of time to go get a look.
Yeah, chance to put it within 1 or even tie the game going into halftime.
We said the next game could be good. Bishop Miege is in the house, and they're going to be taking on Glenpool, Oklahoma next. Bishop Miege, Kansas.
Jayla McClinton is the one that we immediately looked at because she might be bigger than any boy playing in this tournament.
Yeah, she looks like she's every bit of 6'3" or 6'4" over there.
Got to get it in. Oh, that's barely
close. Barely getting it into Rapp. 7 seconds to go. Rapp going to try to push it across half court. 4 seconds left. Lakers need to get a look here. Rapp off the dribble. Step back 3, and it is short. So that's how the American Sun Control second quarter of action comes to a close. Lakers trail South Callaway 26-23. We'll be back with more. You're listening to Mix 92.7 Sports and at MoSportsZone.com.
Aye, Captain! The seas of the Ozarks are too rough! Me and crew can't secure the screens and railings! She'll never be installed right! She ain't sturdy, Captain! Rest assured, you'll see calmer seas this winter. And have American Sun Control secure powder-coated railings and screens for shade, too. While the lake is calm this winter, let American Sun Control install your dock and deck screens and railings. Come in, call, and look them up online and Facebook. American Sun Control.
When it's time to feed your hungry crew, let the Butcher Shop take care of you before and after school for lunch and dinner. Made-to-order sandwiches, dinner casseroles, sides, and ready-to-go pre-cuts, roasts, and kebabs gives any family the edge on a hungry night. The Butcher Shop is your game-winning play when it comes to defeating hunger. Full-time supporter of our Camdenton Lakers and wishing the community the best. The Butcher Shop, off the square in Camdenton. Call and look them up online.
Feel the spirit of Christmas with Central Ozarks Medical Center and the annual toy drive. COMC joins their local community members, schools, and businesses to bring needed gifts to deserving children of their COMC communities. This Christmas, COMC is collecting new unwrapped gifts for children ages 0 to 18. Toy drop-off locations include Lake of the Ozarks Harley-Davidson at 6842 Osage Beach Parkway, Sunrise Title at 14749 Highway 5 North, Whittles at 108 South Maple Street in Eldon, COMC in Richland at 304 West Washington Avenue, COMC Camdenton at 1652 North Business 5. Please drop off your gifts no later than Tuesday, December 9th. Contact Morgan McClure at 573-855-9293 and look up COMC online. The Central Ozarks Medical Center Annual Toy Drive. Make Christmas brighter with COMC. You're listening to Camdenton Lakers Basketball. KLOZ Eldon. It's the halftime show on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
We are back with the High V halftime show here at Tipton High School, the 87th annual Tipton Tournament. This is the third place game. And a surprisingly low-scoring first half, 26-23, finds the Lakers trailing by 3. Ryan, are you surprised at all by the fact that we've only seen 49 combined points in one half play?
Yeah, I am, honestly, and I would have expected this game to be higher scoring than our first game we saw tonight, which ended 63-60. Right now, these two teams not on pace to reach that mark. It seems like the offenses of these two teams are honestly much higher powered, right?
They are.
It's just, I don't think that the defenses have really allowed much of anything. There's been a little sloppiness, and, that could be when you're playing in a tournament like this and didn't get to play on the Saturday when the championship was. You never know what people are thinking coming into it. But it's just a little not in sync. But at times, Camdenton has looked really good offensively just in terms of 1, 2, 3 steps and they're at the basket. I just think that if they could hit a few more shots, right, they'd be in a good spot. They're getting the good looks. They're just not finishing.
No, I completely agree. I think the Lakers have responded well to the size of South Callaway. Yeah. They've held their own inside as far as rebounding, especially a guy like Brady Rapp has really impressed me because he's playing beyond his size as far as rebounds go. I bet he's got 5 or 6 in the first half alone. What I'd really like to see in the second half, you got to get Alan Pope going. He's got some looks, just hasn't really got a lot to fall, but I think...
Just 4 points. Sorry, not to cut you off.
No, that was perfectly timed. He's one that he's kind of like a microwave. Kind of like, what was it, Vinnie Johnson? You just get him to get a few going. He might take off at any moment, and that could be huge for this Lakers squad.
Yeah, and it's weird, too. 0 for 4 from the free throw line, and he's a guy that shoots the ball pretty well, right? So you'd expect to see a little bit more, but sometimes when you score 21 points one night, it might take you a little bit to get going the next night. And I think we've seen it. He could score in spurts pretty quickly. You got to feel pretty good about your team if one of your best scorers, right, Rapp's probably up there as well, but one of your best scorers has 4 points at the half and you're only losing by 3. I would venture to say that South Callaway played a decent bit better than Camdenton did in that first half, and Camdenton's going to the locker room down 3 with a lot of stuff that is fixable.
I'm wondering, do you think either of these teams could sub a few of these Bishop Miege girls in? Because they're snipers.
Yeah.
I'm watching some of these girls pulling up on the run, hitting threes like it's absolutely nothing.
They can shoot pretty well, I'd say. I'm excited for these games. They're going to be fun.
Yeah, the Midwest Elite Showcase underway here in Tipton, the first annual one. And all those games going to be streamed at MoSportsZone.com. We keep talking about Bishop Miege. They are out of Kansas. They've won 25 of the last 49 state titles. And they are just an absolute powerhouse. They're going to take on Glenpool, Oklahoma, who defeated California by about 30 last night. Glenpool's got a 6-foot post that's playing D1 volleyball at Louisiana. And, that's where Ricky went. Well, thank you. I appreciate
that. Thank you, Ricky.
We're getting it all taken care of now. Ricky's on point here.
And I would venture to say, and this is no disrespect to the teams that were playing in the girls' edition of the Tipton Tournament before, but this is not even comparable to what they had before, right?
No,
a great
it's a
addition,
level of
a great decision to get rid of this and all that,
Yeah, it's going to be quite a showdown for sure. I tell you what, we're going to take one more break here at our Hy-Vee halftime show, and we'll come back with the end of the halftime show and the start of the third quarter. You're listening to Mix 92.7 Sports at MoSportsZone.com.
I'm Brett Edson with Allie Holman Howe Funeral Home. My family has called Camden County home for 8 generations. Our firm's roots run deep, too. In 1929, our predecessor, Banks & Woolery, moved the original funeral home from Old Lynn Creek to the square in Camdenton. In 1955, the Reed family relocated to the present location on North Highway 5. Allie Holman Howe Funeral Home has continued that legacy with personalized distinction for over 2 decades. Our caring and capable team stands ready to meet your needs at Allie Holman Howe Funeral Home in Camdenton.
Since 1977, Kelly's Port has been the trusted name for boating at Lake of the Ozarks. Whether you're chasing fun with the best selection of Bennington pontoons or cruising into the sunset on a luxurious Tiara yacht, Kelly's Port has the answers to your boating dreams. They're the #1 Regal Boats dealer in the nation. Plus, they carry Ski Nautique and Grady White. Sales, service, financing, storage. They've got it all. Kelly Sport in Osage Beach and on the 19.5-mile marker.
Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you've saved money in 15 minutes. In this moment, it doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance you do. In this moment, what matters is that your independent agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Mills & Sons Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance. The no-problem people. At 2701 Bagnell Dam Boulevard. Call us at 365-2002 or visit our website at millsinsurance.com. We're on your side because life happens.
EconoLift has been better than the rest for over 40 years. For all your boat lift needs here at Lake of the Ozarks. Winter can be hard on your lifts, so now's the time to schedule your winterization. Ensure your boat lift is fully prepared for the winter season. Schedule your appointment today by calling 573-346-7161 because EconoLift is simply the best. Family owned and proudly made right here in the USA. EconoLift. 573-346-7161. Mix 92.7 and Camdenton Lakers Basketball. Now, back to the action on the
Back at our
court.
Hy-Vee halftime show, about 2 minutes away from the start of the third quarter. Camdenton only putting up 23 points in the first half. I did feel like they got some good looks to go. I mean, it's one of those where normally I'd say, Ryan, what's the key to the second half? But I don't feel like they have any major things to clean up. They just really need shots to go.
I don't either, which is odd to me. Which is why it's odd to me that they haven't hit the floor yet. Because I really feel like they just need to shoot and get their shot warmed up. But I don't think there are major adjustments to be made. I don't know if you disagree or agree, but I really don't think there's much they need to do. Just
like
shoot basketball.
I thought they played well. They got a lot of looks from the corner against the zone. Against this man, excuse me. But sometimes it's just a matter of the players have to make shots. Yeah. And I know that's a tough moment for a coach. You scheme things up. It's tough for the players too, obviously, but it's like, what do you say, guys? Shoot better.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what you say either, right? They had 2 good shooting nights the night before. Like, what are they supposed to do now? Sometimes the shots aren't just going to fall, and now they've hit the floor with probably no time to take a shot.
What will be big for the Lakers is you can now get Bryce Branson down on the floor. And
that was probably a big deal. We didn't really talk about that. That's probably a pretty big deal.
Yeah, having Branson on the bench in foul trouble wound up being massive for the Lakers. But to still just be a 3-point game, you like your odds here going into the second half.
Yeah, I think they're in a good spot. I wouldn't press it all by any means. I know it probably doesn't feel too good. Coming into this tournament, you're the big school. You're probably the school that's supposed to come out and win it. I know they weren't the 1 seed, but I'm sure they expected that they were going to come over and just roll over everyone. They didn't do that. Lost night 1 and now, or night 2, quote unquote, and now they're trying to battle for third place.
Real quick, while we got a moment, I got to give you a bold prediction that I want to say on air here. Speaking of in a bad position, the Kansas City Chiefs find themselves in a bad position where it's very simple. You got to win and keep winning if you want to make the playoffs. So here's my bold prediction for you. Chiefs have their back against the wall because we're playing the meanest defense in the league.
They are.
And we're starting Wanye Morris at left tackle this Sunday, so that's terrifying. I think the Chiefs are about to run the table, and I think if they do, they're the scariest team in the playoffs when they start.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't want them to be in the playoffs. Like, I wouldn't want to play them in the playoffs, that's for sure. Regardless of how bad they've looked the past few weeks, right? They haven't looked good, but I wouldn't want to play them.
It's wild because I wouldn't even say in their losses the Chiefs have looked terrible. It's one-score games. It's just like they're not getting a stop when they need to. And I'm just going to be the one to say it. Yes, I'm the fan that's crying here. Somebody needs to call something other than pass interference in Jerry World because George Pickens is going to push off every time. But that's
I miss George Pickens.
I'm sure you do. We're going to start the Butcher Shop third quarter. South Callaway with the first possession of this game, three-point game. Great defense being played by Branson.
And Branson didn't even really have to do a whole lot. He played good defense by not doing anything because he could have bit down on it and got a foul instead.
No, less is more. He kept his hands up, moved his feet, and Pontius just took too many steps. So
more people should try to do that defensively.
Honestly, Lakers forced turnover on their first defensive stance. See what they can do on the offensive side of the ball. Full court man pressure by South Callaway, and Aiden Pogue trying to break this down. Lakers are taking a long time. They have to heave it ahead. Brady Rapp makes the catch. Alan Pogue driving baseline.
Nice
Skips it weak side. Open three. Halfway down, wouldn't go. Oh, good tip. Keeping it alive was Branson. Over to Alan Pogue for the lay-in, and it's a one-point game.
Said Pogue needed to get going. He gets a bucket off that, and it's because Branson tips it to him.
Quick trigger three from South Callaway in the corner. Wouldn't go, but an offensive board, and trying to hand it off were two South Callaway players. Jones was not ready for it. It's out of bounds, and the Lakers could regain the lead with any made field goal here. Lakers going to throw a heave up to Alan Pogue. He gets it. Hesitation. Lane to the rack, and the Lakers regain the lead. I like that move.
Two quick buckets. Yeah, I think he's going to start scoring in spurts.
Jones tries to answer, gets inside, but good defense by Alan Pogue. Jones needs help. Pogue partially blocks the shot. Rapp has the board and wants to push it. Into the front court, drops it off. Aiden Pogue, wing three, halfway down, wouldn't go. Branson keeps it alive. Machino gives it up to Alan Pogue. Mid-range jumper, rattles, won't fall. The board tipped, and finally controlled by South Callaway.
That was a really good move and a nice shot. I think that's the perfect look off a second chance opportunity.
Adrian on the drive for South Callaway. Yeah, he pulled the pivot.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, he established the left foot as his pivot initially, and then tried to switch over to the right.
You're right, huh? Sorry, I'm still in my questioning mode from that official from the first game.
No, that's fair. We're all questioning.
There have been so many travels called today. I have never seen this many.
I'm just going to point out, Adrian's got some slick kicks. I like those things.
I do. I've seen some really good shoes and then some really, the new style is not for me.
Yeah, there's
always.
no in between.
Yeah.
Aiden Pogue, corner three, got it! What's the call here? We had a whistle.
I don't know. The three counts, but.
So it's, the three counts, but a foul going to go. Is that on Branson? That is his third.
Oh, my goodness.
But nonetheless, the three is good, and the Lakers go up by 4. Branson, after just a minute and 38 seconds on the court to start this third quarter, the Butcher Shop third quarter for that matter, he's going to have to go to the bench, and Parker's going to come into the game.
He's strong plus-minus for Branson, though. He gets on the floor. He may not have done anything, but I think his presence helps out. So him going to the bench with 3 fouls is not great.
Hey, Parker's played well when he's been in this game. We'll see what he can do for the Lakers. South Callaway just trying to muscle one up from the mid-range. Shot won't go. Parker with a big board. It's poked loose, but it'll stay with the Lakers.
Yeah, that was a strong rebound there.
Parker, just a mountain of a man out there. 30-26. The inbounds is to Rapp. Once again, full court pressure from South Callaway. And Rapp had his head up looking for someone to move. He went to the crossover, and he crossed himself over.
Those turnovers that I think we saw, maybe we didn't talk about them. We said really it was just they didn't hit shots, which is true, but they did have quite a few turnovers in the backcourt that weren't necessarily forced. So those will have to be cleaned up throughout the game. But it's early season, so you're going to see a lot of those. Oh, that was
South Callaway. That was very much dangerous.
Yeah.
And Parker picks up the point guard, working against Hutchinson, holds his own. Jones steps into a mid-range, shot forced up, partially blocked. Parker the board. So Parker checks in for Branson. He's got 2 quick rebounds. Rapp with a little space, looks to drive, drops it off to Alan Pogue. He goes baseline, step back off the crossover, slick spin move, works against the big and floats it in.
That was big boy bucket right there.
Pogue met 6'5" at the iron and 1. A 3 the other way won't go from Hutchinson, and a rebound, Aiden Pogue. Just like that, Lakers up by 6. Allen drives baseline, dumps the defender, and a tie-up going to be called on the floor with possession arrow favoring Camdenton.
I think that Alan Pogue is starting to feel himself a little bit.
I think he's realized that one-on-one he's got the advantage.
He does.
Parker takes the inbound over to Rapp. Rapp, wing 3, got it!
Great look.
The Lakers went from down 4 to up 9, and we've played less than 3 minutes of the Butcher Shop third quarter.
Isn't it crazy what just making shots does, right? I don't think they've done anything different, really.
The confidence Alan Pogue is playing with, as Denny would say, that boy's played a lot of basketball.
Yeah.
You give him this kind of confidence, and it's going to be a problem for some folks. So Pogue has really picked his game up right now, and the Lakers as a whole have picked theirs up. Once again, up 9 points right now with 5:14 to go in this third quarter. I mean, South Callaway had to take the time out there, right?
They did. Yeah, this is, whenever the two teams started the game, right, you could feel that Camdenton was a little more athletic and a little bit better. But give credit to South Callaway. They played a really good first half. This is what you need to do to snuff out an upset, right? You come out in the second half and immediately put it to them. And now you've got to keep that riding throughout the third quarter. Those first 4 minutes of the third quarter are so important. But if you keep your foot on the gas and, really put a team away, that's how you start a season.
I could not agree more. South Callaway trying to find an answer as they now find themselves down 35-26 to this Lakers squad here in the Butcher Shop third quarter of action. They go to the corner, wrap there defensively, applying the pressure, trying to drive baseline. Parker comes on the help defense. Lakers very active with their hands right now. They go to the block. Pontius working against Parker. Parker holds his ground. The shot forced up. Parker's got another board.
That was a great defensive possession. Help was in all the right places. They doubled the backside on the post, and now a 3.
Allen Pogue's corner 3. I caught the iron, went up over the backboard, but I'm really impressed with Naheem Parker. He has checked in, and I mean this as a compliment. One of the best things a team can have is a guy that knows exactly what his role is.
Yeah, I agree.
You're not going to see Naheem try to bring the ball up the floor and pull a 3 off the dribble. No, he's down there playing great defense. He's boxing out. He's rebounding well, contesting shots. That's what you want your 6'6" guy doing. But a wing 3, nice answer from Garrett Wright for South Callaway to draw back within 6.
They needed that really bad.
Allen Pogue being harassed, needs help. He's trying to go to Parker. It's tipped loose, still on the floor. South Callaway diving for it, but they tip it right back to Allen Pogue.
Got numbers.
Rapp, 3, top of the key, got it!
It's the second time diving on their own end and saving a ball is bit Callaway.
South Callaway quickly trying to find the answer. Good defense, Machino. Lakers are extending that defense a few feet past the three-point line. The pressure's been pretty solid in the second half. It is a 9-point Laker lead halfway through the Butcher Shop third quarter of action. We're hanging out here in this Kellysport booth that's already taken one shot from a player diving from a ball.
Honestly impressive that it's only been one.
I agree. South Callaway, they're back to taking a long time on their possessions, and it's not by choice. It's because the Lakers aren't giving up much. Oh, good extra pass, blocked by Parker.
He's got he's definitely got the wingspan to do that, right? Cover the middle of the floor and then just reach back with his hand.
It was perfect. He came up with help defense at the free throw line. They tried to burn him backdoor with Pontius, and he met Pontius at the high point. I mean, just clean hand on the ball. Great defense by Parker. So South Callaway trying to reset. Parker is throwing up a no-fly zone in the paint. The threes aren't falling right now for South Callaway. Oh, that's just grown man ball muscling up. Parker with the board. It's tipped loose by Pontius, so it'll go back to the Lakers.
Really good defensive possession there. And sometimes it doesn't have to be flashy and have a turnover or a big play. Like, they just played good defense and didn't even get a rebound. It went out of bounds.
Rapp going to break the press by himself. Racing ahead. Steps around the defense. He got hammered.
Yeah, I think he drew a foul there.
Wow.
That was miss sometime.
Yeah. Coach over there with a hand on his face looking at the official going, he got slapped.
I mean, if it wasn't a foul, like, surely they're going to whistle for a flop, right?
We've seen that one already tonight. Alan Pogue in the corner. Passes tip, still loose, but Machino goes back to get it. Over to Rapp. He wanted a three. Instead goes to Parker, who dishes it out to Pogue. Aiden Pogue from the top of the key.
Hey, it all worked out, right?
Listen, I know it sounds like I'm just singing Parker's praises, but I'm going to keep it up because that was a nice dish for the three. Quick trigger three from South Callaway off the back iron, no good. They get it, reset, go to the corner. Now to the block, turnaround jumper, right hook won't go, and who else but Parker with another board?
Hey, Aiden Pogue, 4 3-pointers now, 12 points on the game.
On the take, Aiden's little runner won't go. The rebound called in by South Callaway.
Oh, he's diving on the floor.
What a play! That ball was loose and on the floor, and Naheem Parker just launched himself across the court to tie that up.
Oh, he definitely was made paid for that.
Look at his teammates come out kind of chest bumping him. I mean,
I don't think he wants to be chest bumped.
He's
right
a little
now.
route, but that.
What a play, though. That's impressive.
You can't teach that kind of effort for the biggest kid on the court. And yeah, I think he bumped his head a little bit down there, a little winded at the moment. But
yeah, it was well deserved. He'd earned it. I'm really impressed with his play. How old? I don't know if you've got their roster in front of you. Do you know how old he is?
He is a senior.
He is a senior? Okay, it's veteran, you can tell.
That was, wow, that was great. Mm-hmm. It's one thing to be tall and block shots, but when you're the first guy on the floor, so the Lakers...
I don't know how many points, does he even have any points? No, but he's made such an impact in this game. It's actually been super impressive.
Yeah, he's probably got 7 rebounds right now.
No, I would agree.
The Lakers with a 12-point lead, their largest margin of the ball game here in the Butcher Shop third quarter of action. Once again, I'm Colton Taylor, Ryan Retone with me. We got Britt on the camera and Ricky Smith engineering the contest. Filling in for Denny Benny. Boss going to be helping me out calling the state championship game tomorrow on the sister station, KS95. Machino had a look in the corner off the inbounds, doesn't want it. The double team comes. He finds Alan Pogue on the cut. Pogue! Little floater in the lane through the contact. The Lakers are now up by 14.
Allen can get it done on the dribble, but why not do it by off ball?
Lakers were trailing to start the second half. They're now up by 14. A miss by South Callaway. It's slapped into the backcourt. It'll roll out of bounds.
Almost had our second player come into the broadcast booth.
I love this, though. The hustle by the Lakers, and it was a heads-up play to tip it on the opposite end.
Now the inbounds all the way down on the other side.
You could see that Machino was a little unhappy with the call. He thought that it should have been Laker basketball, but he looked over at Coach, and Coach just said, hey, that's okay, great hustle. Coach Sanders is really seems to be a player's coach over there.
I liked the mentality I've seen from across the gym for Coach Sanders tonight.
Under 2 minutes to play. Lakers trying to get a stop here. They lead by 14. Shot just forced up from the mid-range. Branson back into the game. Foul on the shot, but I think this is going to go on Brady Rapp. If the Lakers hoping this is going to go on Rapp, and it will. I say that nothing against Brady, but Branson was right there.
South Callaway's only scored 2 points in the third quarter.
You know, that's pretty good defense.
It is. On the flip side, 20 for Camdenton.
You know, you're going to win a lot of games when you go on runs like that.
20-2 to start the second half.
Make that 20-3 as the COMC free throw line rewarding Eli Hutchinson. Hutchinson's second free throw on the mark as well, so South Callaway cuts the lead to 12. Rapp going to try to break this press. Goes over to Alan Pogue. Pogue says, can I have this dance? Ooh. And he does indeed. Crossover. But a good job by South Callaway to tip it loose. It goes out of bounds and it'll stay with the Lakers. Pogue's one of those guys, you can kind of leave him one-on-one full court and say, just handle this.
It's always good to have a guy like that. Like, yes, breaking with passes is nice, but if you've got a guy that can just dissect the defense on his own, well, that's going to be a foul.
On the inbound, Pogue gets shoved, and he's looking back. Is that an intentional? Yeah. No, it's just a shove. Don't worry about it.
I think there was some intention behind that shove. I think you could argue there's an intention behind any shove, right?
Well, that's fair. It's inbounded to Machino. Mid-range jumper. Rattled and came off the iron. South Callaway with the board. 1:15 to play. Poked loose by Pogue, but recovered by Hutchinson. Jenkins back to Hutchinson for South Callaway. Straight man from Camdenton. Knocked loose again. Hutchinson able to recover. Lakers are making nothing easy right now.
Well, and I think
on the floor again. Hutchinson dives. Branson somehow stole it on the floor. It's thrown ahead to Pogue. Pogue lays it up and in. I mean, That's just great defense.
10 points in the second half for Pogue. He's up to 14 now on the game.
Quick trigger three for South. Callaway won't go, and Aiden Pogue with the board. Lakers up by 14, trying to add to it, and the unsung hero on that is Branson just set a screen all the way down the floor without setting one. He got right in the way of the defender that was trying to come over and help, but acted like he was running to the basket the whole time.
Hey, sometimes when you're that big, you can get away with stuff like that. You just run and act like you don't know what you're doing.
Exactly. It's like, no, I had to slow down. I didn't know where the rebound was going to go. Machino's first from the COMC free throw line, no good.
On the defensive end, you've got to give Camdenton credit, right? They've done such a good job in the second half getting up in the face of the South Callaway guards that they're not even passing the ball around and having any continuity on their offense anymore. Now it's just dribble around, exactly the opposite of what we saw from the fundamental team in the first half.
Neither free throw will fall for Machino. Parker was in there fighting for the offensive board, but he goes out of bounds.
Almost at it.
I'm telling you, Parker has played very, very well this evening. South Callaway trying to find some kind of offense. They've been limited to one field goal this third quarter.
They're switching everything on these screens. It's travel.
Yeah, great job. Who's there defensively but Parker? Again, I'm telling you, they're so worried about his length.
Now a little offensive and defensive sub. They put Parker in so that Branson didn't get another foul, and then we'll send Branson back in now.
Lakers get it to Pogue. He breaks the press at half court. Going to reset with 15 seconds. Tries to turn the corner. Allen goes to Rapp. Rapp going to dribble it back out. 10 seconds to play in the quarter. Allen Pogue drives baseline, steps back, makes some space. Spin move. Baseline, tries to drop it off to Branson. Picked off by South Callaway. They've got a heat from half court. It draws backboard and nothing else. We've played 3, and the Lakers go from down by 4 to up by 14. What a swing in the third quarter. Your fourth quarter action coming up next. You're listening to Mix 92.7 Sports and at MoSportsZone.com.
Spread some holiday cheer this season at Baxter's Lakeside Grill. Baxter's is now booking private holiday parties, from small corporate gatherings to celebrations of up to 50 guests. Whether you're planning a relaxed lunch or an elegant evening event, Baxter's delivers incredible food, warm hospitality, and that unforgettable Lake of the Ozarks view. Reserve your holiday party today by calling 573-365-2669. Savor the food. Remember the view. Baxter's Lakeside Grill, Bagnell Dam Boulevard, Lake Ozark.
There's lights to put way up there, trees that need taken down here, and that gravel driveway needs a facelift. United Rentals has the tools that you need to get that list done. Need them to come to you? Their outside sales team is ready to come out to the job and make sure that you get the right machine for the task at hand. United Rentals not only rents but sells and services equipment as well. United Rentals for the job. Take 42 to Blue Ridge or UnitedRentals.com.
This is Camdenton Lakers Basketball. Back to the game on Mix 92.7.
As we enter the Ali Holman Howe fourth quarter of action, the Lakers have opened up a 14-point lead, 45-31. I mean, Ryan, it really seems like once Pogue got going and the defense was set, the Lakers were off to the races.
Absolutely. I think they've just settled in the second half. Again, it's early in the season.
A nice little mid-range shot from Dougherty, Deacon Dougherty with the floater. That cuts the lead to 12. The Lakers have handled the press well. It's flipped over to Machino. He gets inside, a shot fake, and a great feed on the weak side. Finds Branson for the lay-in. Lead back at 14, 47-33. Jones on the drive, has to pick it up, hands it off to the cutter. Extra pass underneath to Pontius, and he's fouled hard. Shot goes up, but will not fall. But Pontius will be going to the COMC free throw line.
I mean, if you're going to foul him, might as well make sure he doesn't get the shot up. And the shot got up, but it wasn't going to go in.
So we're going to be a little behind schedule with this tournament, as it's already 8:45. The next game's supposed to be
6:45.
6:45.
If it was 8:45, we'd be real behind schedule.
You are not wrong at all. 6:45. Next game's supposed to start at 7. I'd say we'll be a little off on that, but I would say
not too bad.
Just wait till Saturday.
I was thinking that.
First free throw no good, but the second up and made by Graydon Pontius. It's a 13-point lead for the Lakers. Allen Pogue brings it up the floor, goes to Rapp. Back to Pogue. To Aiden Pogue. A little zone action now from South Callaway. Rapp will fire the three. Off the front iron, won't go. It's kept alive by Machino. Aiden Poe going to get another look, and this one connects.
Can't give him multiple. That is his 5th three of the evening.
That seems pretty good.
Yeah.
Pontius inside fighting against Branson. He gets the layup to go. Lead at 14. Under 7 minutes to play in the Alley Home and Howe Funeral Home, fourth quarter. Oh, and it's stolen. Off to the races is Dougherty. He picks it up on the block, forced the shot up, it won't go. Rebound tipped over to him. He drops it off on the wing, getting inside. Long strides for Adrian, who lays it up and in. And the Lakers want a timeout, just a 30. We'll hold it here. South Callaway not going to go down quietly.
I think it's a good timeout here. It's just going to be an inspirational timeout. You can already hear him frustrated. I think the defensive effort here in the second half, it's gone a little sloppy, but that's just because South Callaway's picked up their tempo, so then Camdenton wants to pick up their tempo, and it could easily turn into a playground game. So he might not be as mad as he's acting over there, but Coach Sanders trying to regroup his team and get them back focused to the finish.
You're in one of those situations where one of two things can happen. If the Lakers can rip off a run here, they could close the door on this thing midway through the fourth. However,
exactly.
South Callaway's got enough time with it only being a 12-point game. If you cut this down to single digits and give a little energy and life to this crowd, it could flip. Lakers with the ball in a 12-point lead, 50-38 here in the Alley Home and Howe fourth quarter of action. Allen and Aiden going to break the press together. It's over to Brady Rapp, high post. Back up to Poe. Allen, a little spin move. Goes to Brady. Brady needs help. It's tipped. Machino back to Aiden. Out to Allen. Back to Brady. Lakers being very patient here. You got a 12-point lead. No need to force anything. Machino at the high post. Drops it back off to Rapp. Under 6 minutes to play in a 12-point Laker lead. Inside, nice feed, Branson, and he's fouled from behind on the shot, and he'll go to the COMC free throw line for two.
I really think Branson going out with foul trouble. Now, I know that Naeem Parker has played well, but Branson really allows this offense to free flow because I think it's because he can move the basketball as well as some of the guards can on this team.
I completely agree. His first free throw off the mark. Branson just a skilled athlete all around.
I would agree.
Branson's second free throw. Push this back to a 13-point game. Off the back iron, too strong, and a good rebound hauled in by Dylan Stonecipher. So lead stays at 12. Oh, just stopping on a dime and then taking a step. It was a nice drive and pivot by Deacon Dougherty.
That's how you know it's early season, is when you just see a bunch of travels.
Yeah.
All right, we're just starting basketball.
Some people haven't even done that. Poor Cardinals. Tipton couldn't even play in their own tournament because their
That's
whole basketball team is still playing football.
Is that a bad thing, though?
No, it's a great thing. Machino to Aiden. Brady Rapp. They get the press broke, and a hand check foul going to be called on Chase Mealy. So the Lakers with possession and a 12-point lead, 5:34 to play in the quarter.
I don't know why. It just feels like Camdenton has like a 20-point lead in this game right now. That's why I think that timeout was so inspired. It was because they really need to close this game out quickly.
Branson on the block. Throws a bullet over to Aiden Pogue. Now Brady Rapp. To Allen. Skipped over to Aiden. Back to Rapp. And what in the world? Are they going to play the foul game already?
They did this last year.
Did they?
I forgot about this. South Callaway, they fouled at nearly, extremely early in the game. I forgot they did this and actually beat Eldon because of it.
Well, we'll see what happens. It's a 12-point game, and you're right. South Callaway is going to play this free throw game. That is their fourth foul. They're doing this intentionally. There's still 5:14 remaining in a 12-point game.
Now he just instructed that the two shooters don't catch the ball, and they got it into them anyways. So there's Brady Rapp, and they're going to wait for one of the people they want to foul to get it. Instead, they're going to force turnover, though.
It is a steal picked off by Hutchinson on the fast break, and he is swatted with authority by Allen Pogue. The putback won't go. An offensive board by South Callaway. And a few Lakers got in on that foul. Man, Alan Pogue soared to swat that shot.
It was impressive. The Pogue brothers, man. Brothers, right?
Yeah, they can
They're
play.
athletic.
We're going to go platoon swap here from South Callaway.
And so they have 5 new guys to give fouls.
It's honestly a very solid plan.
They were down. It was in the consolation semifinal. It was semifinals, I think, last year to Eldon by 7, 8, 9 points with like 4 minutes to go. They started fouling, and they came back and won that game.
Yeah, this was the championship game last year. On the inbound shot, too strong. Rebound, fought for, tipped out of bounds, last touch by the Lakers. I forgot this was the championship game last year, and it took a buzzer beater at the end of the fourth to send it to overtime where the Lakers pulled out the win.
Yeah, and if I remember right, in overtime, Camdenton dominated a little bit.
They did. Long offensive rebound by the Bulldogs. We're under 5 minutes to play. Deep three is hoisted and hit.
Cool.
South Callaway gets it to single digits. And
I believe that was
timeout called by the South Callaway bench. It's a full, so we'll take the break as well. Lakers lead by 9 with 4:46 to go in the Ali Holmenhau fourth quarter. You're listening to Mix 92.7 Sports at MoSportsZone.com.
Listen up, ye holiday scallywags. Captain Ron's Bar and Grill may be closed for the season, but the good Captain's doors still swing open for your private holiday parties. Gather your crew, hoist some cheer, and feast like pirates at Captain Ron's. But ye best book fast, matey. These spots vanish quicker than buried treasure. Call 573-216-6363 for reservations. It's Captain Ron's, located on the shores of Sunrise Beach. Or dock your vessel and drop anchor at the 34.5-mile marker.
Got a savings account for car problems you didn't see coming? Who does? Thankfully, Big O Tires has you covered with Big O Financing. So if you need tires, brakes, or any other type of maintenance, your locally owned Big O Tires can help. And if that's not easy enough, you can schedule your appointment right now at BigOTires.com. Easy financing, easy appointments. Big O Tires, always working hard to cover you and your vehicle's blind spot. Big O Tires, the team you trust. Schedule an appointment now at BigOTires.com.
Back to Camdenton Lakers basketball on Mix 92.7.
4:46 remain in this fourth quarter. The Lakers holding on to a 9-point lead. Alan Pogue into the front court. Head of steam all the way to the rim. Won't go. Parker the offensive board. And you can tell South Callaway has this game plan written to stone as they foul Parker to send him to the COMC free throw line for 2. So
well, here you go.
Lakers are going to have to make free throws.
Old hack a shack, except they're hacking anyone that'll take it, I guess.
Parker's first free throw, too strong off the back iron. They do this early, so they've got a lot of game clock to play with.
1 for 7 from the free throw. Or no, excuse me. 1 for 9 from the free throw line tonight.
That is rough.
Yeah, it's not good.
See some of the Tipton Cardinals showing up, and Parker says, hack a shack all you want. I'm at least hitting one of these two, and he sends the lead back to 10. 4:30 to play in the fourth quarter of action. South Callaway around the outside, looking for the block. Parker takes it away. On the drive is Jones. 3, top of the key, draws front iron. Another offensive board shot won't go. Fight for the board.
Got a rebound.
Lakers, are getting beat on the glass right now, and it's going to be 2 free throws coming up for Graydon Pontius. So free throws are going to be huge for both of these squads.
Yeah. Well, we're going to be shooting them for a while. Just one more foul till South Callaway's shooting the distance as well.
First free throw for Pontius is long. Second free throw coming up as South Callaway gets some subs in.
4 fouls now as well on Parker.
Ooh, that's a problem. Second free throw for Pontius, no good. So the free throw game not really helping South Callaway either at the moment.
No.
Aiden Pogue able to break the press, gets into the front court. We close in on 4 minutes to play. Lakers by 10, 51-41 here in the fourth. Rapp. They don't want to foul him. He gives it up to Aiden Pogue. Pogue finds Alan Pogue. Another one they don't want to foul. I don't think they want to foul either of the Pogue boys or Rapp.
I agree. And he's trying to draw one.
He is, as they're getting pretty close contact. Allen gets into the lane, throws up the floater. You don't have to worry about the free throws if you're going to make those. It's 53-41, Lakers by 12. Racing the other way, South Callaway into the short corner. Nothing there. They give it up to Adrian. Out on the wing, he's trying to lob low. Pass off the fingertips. Taken away by Allen Pogue.
That's beautiful.
Head to Brady Rapp. Brady gets the middle of the floor, breaks the press, goes right back to Aiden. Back to Brady. We're at 3.5 to go. Lakers by 12 with the ball. Aiden Pogue across the logo, middle of the court, going to pull it out. Lakers are in this sense now where you take as much time on offense as you can. They go to Branson on the block. Yes, they immediately fouled Branson on the block.
They made that up for you. I don't know what all's in there.
Thank you.
So the Lakers going to be shooting a lot of free throws down the stretch. This time it's going to be Bryce Branson. COMC free throw line for Branson.
He's 0 for 2 from the line tonight.
Make that 0 for 3. So we got 4 more Bulldogs checking into the game.
Always hate when you say that and then it happens.
Blaming you, Ryan. I'm blaming you.
It's usually it's the other way though. If I was like, he's never missed in his career and then he missed, then it'd be an issue. But there you go.
Second free throw, good.
Absolutely. Still a 13-point game. Like no need to panic.
No, right now you are making South Callaway hit shots.
It's not been easy for them.
Wing 3 launched and hit. Ryan, you got to stop saying that. Garrett Wright with the wing 3.
They scored 41 points the entire game, and the one time I say something,
yep, it's on you.
The 3.
It's on you. And a timeout called by South Callaway. 3:08 to go, but still a 10-point lead. I mean, the foul game, I guess I get the purpose of it, but I'm going to be real. It's not drastically helping right now.
No, it's not. And part of that is because they're not making their shots. I mean, which maybe it will eventually, right? You would assume that law of averages say eventually you're going to make shots. I don't know what South Callaway shoots or thinks they're going to shoot this year, but eventually they'll make them. Hit one there. The foul game's good if you trust your offense. I think they had a much better offense last year, just remembering, and I don't know that it's going to pull out tonight.
Well, we'll see what both these squads still have in store to close this game. I do think if the Lakers can continue, I mean, that 3 right there, it was good defense. It's just a deep 3 hoisted and hit. You're going to have that. But nonetheless, I remind everybody once again, coming up on MoSportsZone after this game, we'll have back-to-back girls basketball games, and we're talking some elite basketball being played.
So elite, I think they put it in the title of the showcase, right?
I think they might have. I'm not positive. But the Midwest Elite Showcase, we got Game 1 underway last night. Game 2 will start here in, probably about 25 minutes, as it's going to be Glenpool out of Oklahoma squaring off with Bishop Miege out of Kansas.
Be a good game.
Lakers get it into Allen Pogue, and we're going to play this foul game. And
is he really one of the ones they want to foul?
No.
But they're acting like it is, though. Like
I think they want to foul anybody right now.
Okay, also that is the 4th foul on that player.
I'm not trying to hate on Coach, but I'm going to be the one to say this. This is terrible basketball.
Yeah, it's not
style. I'm just not a fan.
Especially whenever you've got, I don't have his name right in front of me, but you've got guys like Aiden Jenkins who just took his 4th foul.
Yeah.
What's the point of that?
What I mean by that is I don't know. It takes the fun out of the game when you're just playing the I hope they miss free throws game for 5 minutes.
Yeah, and we're on a tournament schedule here. We're trying to get back on track. Come on now.
Well, Allen Pogue says, I don't care for your foul, and he hits both of the COMC free throws. Racing the other way. It's thrown away. Picked off by Machino. That's a flagrant all day.
That's an and one, too.
Count it and the flagrant.
How about that?
So Machino got shoved from behind. The bucket goes, and the X comes up.
Wow, how about that?
That one play might be enough to close the door for the Lakers.
Yeah, I think they might stop the foul game right there. Yep, they'll count it.
What a play by Machino.
And, honestly, I would even venture to say that probably shouldn't have been counted. It was probably on the floor. But when you give a foul like that, you've been giving fouls all night, you're getting the and one there. I don't know what the procedure is here. Does he get 1 and then they get 2 more free throws after that?
I don't know. I guess it'll be and 1, 2 free throws, and possession.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I was calling a college game last night, and they got a timeout or a technical at halftime, walking out of the gym. So then they shot him on the second half of the halftime and ended up going on like a 15-0 run because of it.
So Machino completes the 3-point opportunity.
And now Camdenton just gets the basketball.
Okay.
Yeah, either way, that's still a pretty good trade-off.
Oh, yeah. So it puts the Lakers up by 15 with just under 3 minutes to go in this game. Lakers trying to close out the Alley Holman Howe fourth quarter strong. Right now, you just got to be secure with the ball. Does South Callaway keep up this foul game?
I would imagine not.
It's into Rapp. Over to Pogue. Alan Pogue facing pressure. He does not care. He drops his defender by 10 feet, drives to the lane, hangs in the air, and finger rolls it in.
That was tough.
Alan Pogue, a crossover to send his man flying and finishes. And a foul on the other end. Lakers are up by 50.
Yeah, that was real nice.
They're up by 17. That was nasty.
I like that message right there. Coach Steve Sanders. He said, "Hey, Alan." Alan looked up to him with a big smile on his face. He said, "That's awesome down there. A little bit better on the other end."
Yeah.
Like it.
That foul, by the way, is going to go on Branson. That will foul him out of the game.
Oh, that's tough. Especially because your other big has 4.
Parker.
So maybe just throwing this out there, as much as we haven't enjoyed the foul game and, maybe you thought it was over, foul out one big, the other big's on one more foul. Maybe you keep playing it and see if you can't get them out of there.
Yeah, I think some of it's going to come down to shot making. As I'm looking here, it looks like we've got all the girls' teams in the gym now.
Is that who Tipton plays tonight?
That is.
All right. Give me Tipton. Just throwing that out there. I've been on a few broadcasts.
Free throw off the right side. You act like those girls are good or something.
They look like they might be pretty good at basketball.
I promise everybody in this tournament is good.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah. First free throw, no good. Second one on the mark, knocked down by Aiden Jenkins. It's 61-45. Lakers by 16 with 2:30 to play. Aiden Pogue with it, crossover. He breaks the press, fires it ahead. Now in the hands of Alan Pogue, and Alan says, "I'm going to back up and wait for you to come to me." Now he goes to Aiden. It's whipped over to Brady Rapp. Dangerous pass, and it's stolen. On the run out, South Callaway. Jump stop shot won't go. Fought for rebound, tipped out of bounds. Honestly, that works well for the Lakers.
It does.
Because you just ran more time off the clock.
Yeah, you're looking at 2:21, 16-point game, and I would venture to say that South Callaway has 1 or 0 timeouts left, so it's getting to be very tough as long as you just hold possession of the ball and don't turn it over.
Inbound South Callaway, quick trigger, 3 won't go, and Alan Pogue with the board. What hasn't Alan Pogue done tonight?
Yeah, exactly.
Pass ahead to Aiden Pogue. Are they going to foul him? Yes, they are. We're going to keep this game up, apparently.
Colton, I heard South Callaway's coach just doesn't like you and doesn't want you to get out of here.
Listen, I'm not trying to be that negative guy. I'm just saying I think it takes the fun out of it.
It does. It's not the same game.
Like, can you imagine if you were watching the 96 Bulls play back in the day, and it's somewhere halfway through the fourth quarter, the Pistons were like, you know what, instead of playing defense really hard on you, I think we're going to foul you for the next 6 minutes.
Yeah, we're just going to go grab Dennis Rodman or whoever else and make sure that Jordan doesn't touch the ball.
Yeah, if you would have done that to the 86 Celtics, Larry Bird would have been like, all right, forget it, meet me at half court, let's do this.
Seriously.
We're squaring up, boys. Aiden Pogue's free throw is on the mark. Nice game from Aiden. That's 16 on the night for him.
A very nice night. First point that didn't come from the three-point line.
The Pogue family has contributed greatly to this game.
Oh, yeah.
Second free throw rolls off the iron. Lead is at 17 with 2:05 to play. Transition 3 hoisted and hit. So we're going to continue this.
That's got to be the last timeout, right? There's no way that was Camdenton that called the timeout.
So the lead is at 14. Timeout called by the Lakers. 2:05 to go.
No, it was South Callaway. How do they still have timeouts?
They borrowed some from someone else.
Where have they gotten these from?
I don't know.
It feels like every single time they've scored a basket, they've called a timeout at this point.
Or fouled somebody.
One of the two. That's the truth.
Hey, I will say, if you're a fan of free throws, this is the game for you.
Well, I don't know about that because Camdenton has not shot the free throws particularly well.
The worst part is I was excited for this game to wrap up because I was like, I'm going to run to the bathroom in between the middle of our 4-game stretch. I thought that at the end of halftime, and I was like, I didn't plan that one very well.
Goodness.
What a night.
Absolutely.
And see, we've been doubling up. So last night it was 2 games, and I thought that was a long night. Tonight we jumped to 4. Tomorrow we jump to 8.
Cool.
And then Saturday we jump to 9.
Yeah, because 8 wasn't enough.
I'm even going to slide a Christmas parade in there somewhere.
Oh, the mayor. You guys, the Camdenton people might not know that you are Mayor Colton Taylor, right?
I am, yes. I am also the mayor of the beautiful city of Stover. And so I get to ride in the Christmas parade on Saturday. That'll be a lot of fun.
Big deal.
Lakers breaking the press. Just single-handedly. Alan Pogue literally just dribbled around the entire press. Goes over to Brady Rapp to Aiden Pogue. Aiden waiting for the double team. He is fouled and is going to shoot more free throws. I bet nobody saw that one coming.
I think they're just trying to make sure that the Pogues outscore South Callaway single-handedly, which they're not far off from.
By the way, when this game closes out, we will stop the feed and start a new one. I know a lot of people chiming in right now thinking, hey, isn't there supposed to be girls basketball play? Yeah,
there is.
We're actually hosting a Elks hoop shoot right now with a free throw competition out here. It'd be funny if it wasn't true. As soon as this game wraps up, we will reset things, and we will get to our scheduled matchup coming up this evening, as it is going to be Glenpool out of Oklahoma squaring off with Bishop Miege out of Kansas.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, the LA Sparks were busy tonight, so, we found a fill-in.
Are you sure that's not who? I mean, look at the purple and gold on the floor right now. It's
that's the Las Vegas Aces over there. Yeah, it's going to be fine. Free throw knocked down by Aiden Pogue, and the lead is at 15, 63-48 with 1:45 to play. Splitting the defense, kicking out to the corner, South Callaway, near travel, but holding the pivot. Gives it up to the wing. A little pick-and-roll action, nothing there. We hit 1:40 to go. Crossover, forcing the three off the dribble. It draws air out of bounds. Going to go back to the Lakers, who lead by 15. And here come 5 more guys that know how to foul.
Yeah. Well, if you're watching this game because you're getting ready to watch the next game in the girls' shootout, and you're maybe from Oklahoma or from Kansas, whenever the person texted you and said, hey, turn on the game, there's 2 minutes left, they meant like the 2 minutes whenever you tell your mom there's 2 minutes left in the video game.
Yeah.
That's actually 40 minutes.
Yeah. And Lakers able to get across half court and another foul. Yeah, so just fill you in if you just chimed in. South Callaway does this thing where they started fouling with 5 minutes left in the game to extend it. It's not an exaggeration. They played hack-a-shack. The Lakers have actually extended their lead since that started. We've seen a flagrant in that time.
Goodness.
Aiden Pogue knocks down the free throw.
Aiden has been to the free throw line quite a bit as well.
Well, they don't want to foul Allen, so they keep fouling Aiden. No, we had some viewers out in Glenpool, Oklahoma. Got some nice things said after the game last night. Appreciate having them chime in. I'm excited, dude. I'm telling you, you're going to enjoy this game. Getting to see McKinney play, she is an absolute stellar athlete out there. And then I'm a big fan of Yaya.
Oh, yeah.
She, I don't understand how at 5'4" she does what she does, but, man, she was getting every rebound, making every play. She's an outstanding athlete.
I like that their warm-up shirts, they say all gas, no brakes on the back of them, because the way that you described Yaya to me, I believe that it fits.
Oh, her car doesn't have a brake. Her car has gas and nitrous. That's it.
So in case you were wondering, Colton, the 5:50 mark came at 6:48. No, 6:46. It is 7:08.
That checks. Foul on the Lakers is going to send South Callaway to the free throw line, where the free throw is up and good for Garrett Wright. Second one on the way. But yes, we will shut down this stream and start a new one. It'll be the same. Okay, play on through the accidental buzzer. We're going to blame Myra for that one. And the Lakers have it in their foul. That's going to send Parker to the free throw line. But yes, we will stop this stream and start a new one, and that will be up. So it's same links. It'll be right there at MoSportsZone. You don't have to go looking anywhere else. You just got to give us a second to reset. I think our walking tacos are cold.
I was going to say, I think that's the worst part is they brought food out and teased us with it. Now we've sat and watched it.
The cheese has settled. Like, it's a struggle. So Parker going to go to the line. I wonder how long. I mean, South Callaway's got a pretty big team, but eventually this free throw game, they're going to start fouling people out.
Yeah, how have they not? Actually, now that you say that, I have no clue how they have not fouled out yet.
Parker knocking down the free throw. Lead now at 17. Second free throw coming up. I'm laughing because I'm watching the Glenpool girls over there, and I can read Yaya's mind. She's looking out there going, I'd put 20 on either of these teams. Second free throw for Parker, off the iron. Rebound controlled by South Callaway. 1:15 to go. It's a 17-point game. This is the third-place game of the 87th Annual Tipton Tournament. Layup for South Callaway won't go. Parker the board, and trying to find his guard, and it's blocked from behind.
Oh, my goodness.
Alan Pogue. And if he hadn't got it, Parker was waiting on it.
Jeez. Emphatically throwing that one out of bounds.
1:05 remaining. Inbound, South Callaway, quick trigger, 3 off the board, nothing there on the floor. Everybody diving for it. It's tied up. A jump ball. Possession arrow favors Camdenton. 1 minute to go. It's a 17-point game. Are they going to pull the fouls? I think they might be doing it. Maybe.
You would think.
Rapp going to bring it up. Pressure comes. It's tossed over to Aiden. Back to Brady Rapp, and oh my goodness.
Let's do the hold the ball challenge now. Come on.
I don't need to see another shot, boys. Just working around. Lakers looking to pick up a big win.
Yeah, this is a great win.
Game.
Great win for
Camdenton. They were down at halftime.
Oh, they played very well.
So Lakers just trying to work it around and run the clock. South Callaway still kind of poking at it and thinking about fouling.
Are you serious?
We had to get another foul in here.
Well, they thought that getting outscored by 21 in the second half wasn't enough, so they're going to foul one more time and see if they can increase it.
Oh boy!
We jinxed ourselves. We said we were almost on track. We were a little off. We're a little off now.
Should have seen it coming. Aiden Pogue's free throw up and good. Hey, it worked out well for Aiden. He just hit the 20 mark.
Pogue's very good night.
I really think we should consider him for the Mills & Sons MVP of the game.
I think so too. 40 or nearly 40. Yeah, now 40 points combined for the Pogue brothers.
Yeah, can we somehow split the MVP between the Pogues?
I think it's well deserved.
The MVP,
I think it is the Pogue family.
The MVP goes to the Pogue family. Yes. Oh, and it's stolen.
Yes, dribble it back out. We got a player that doesn't even have a shoe on.
Yeah, we hit that point in the game.
Come on.
20 seconds left. Lakers just trying to hold it and run out the clock as they lead by 19. Alan Pogue with it.
Great win.
Top of the key at the logo, Rapp, and he's just trying to run the clock, and I think it's going to take a lot for the refs to call something right here. It's slapped into the backcourt by South Callaway. Rapp goes back and gets it with 3 seconds left. Lakers just able to run it out now. That's how this one closes. Camdenton knocks off South Callaway 68-49 in this third-place game. A very quick post-game show is coming up. You're listening to Mix 92.7 Sports and at MoSportsZone.com.
At Lake Regional Health System, excellence is everywhere, in the care of a nurse and the dedication of a doctor. As our pursuit of excellence continues, we're proud to announce our membership in the Mayo Clinic Care Network. Their specialists and research supporting ours, because excellence lives here. Learn more at lakeregional.com/mayo.
It's the 3-day baking sale at Hy-Vee, Friday through Sunday. Grab deals like that Smart Sugar for $2.48, Hy-Vee butter $2.49, Hy-Vee flour $1.48, Hy-Vee cream cheese $1.28, Hy-Vee pretzels 99 cents, Hy-Vee baking chips $2.48. It's the 3-day baking sale, Friday through Sunday at Hy-Vee in Osage Beach.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every eye.
Game analysis, stats, and more. It's Camdenton Lakers Basketball, and this is the postgame show on your Lakers hometown radio station, Mix 92.7.
And we're back in our postgame show as the Lakers knock off the Bulldogs of South Callaway to take third place in this tournament. Ryan, Lakers were down by 4 at the half. They wind up winning this one big. What adjustment did you see for the Lakers?
I think they just made shots. Honestly, I don't know that there was an adjustment. They took care of the basketball very nicely in the second half. Defensive effort ticked up a little bit, and hey, they took care of the basketball, made shots, and won a big game.
Yeah, I was really impressed. I thought the Pogue boys really took over in the second half.
They deserve the play of the game.
Yeah, if you want, you can. We'll get Coach here real quick while we got time. We'll get the headset on Coach. We can talk to him real quick, as this is actually a very big moment for Coach, because congratulations, Coach Sanders, on your first win as the coach of the Lakers.
Oh, hey, thanks. I appreciate it. It was I felt like after last night it was a much-needed victory, even though it was only the second game.
You guys were trailing at the half. I don't know what you told that group in halftime, but they came out like a different team. What did you see your boys do correctly in the second half that got you this lead and got you the win?
It really didn't change from what we told them before the game. It was just more reinforcing that. We need to create more with our defense. I felt like last night against Skyline, the only time we really showed a lot of defensive energy was at the game, or at the end of the game when we were down like 15 and we were kind of trapping them in the half court. And I just want our guys to have that mindset that every possession on defense we can work as hard as we did during those last few minutes. Very proud of their effort, very proud of their composure. I thought our smaller lineup did a great job of keeping them under control, did a great job rebounding, even though we had 2 or 3 guys that were oversized.
I was really impressed with some of your bench production. When Parker checked into the game, I thought he played fantastic. He seems like a kid that knows his role and does it very, very well. I mean, defensively, he was a force. He was crashing the boards very well, and it seemed like he gave you some big minutes off the bench.
He gave us huge minutes, and the thing with Naheem is we just got to get him a little bit of confidence. He didn't play much last year with a knee injury. Sophomore year, he didn't play for various reasons, so he doesn't have a lot of confidence, but we know what he can do with his size and his athleticism can certainly help our basketball team be successful.
I don't think Denny's going to mind. We kind of did something a little different with our MVP of the game. It's MVPs of the game. We're going with the Pogue boys tonight because it seemed like once the brothers heated up, man, they really carried the scoring load in that second half, and we're just making some big plays for your team.
Yeah, and both of them are capable of doing those things. I know Aiden struggled a little bit last night, and he got going in the second half in the game. And, Allen brings so much to our team offensively, and he's starting to defensively, but that's not just him. That's all the guys, and it was a group effort all the way down to our guys who had so much energy on the bench. So I'm just proud of these guys, and hopefully we can enjoy this one for a little while and then get ready for the next one.
What is your next game, Coach?
We have Hickman on the road next Tuesday, I believe.
Well, that'll be a big test for your squad, but a lot of momentum coming out of this one. But, hey, congrats on your first win, and congratulations on taking third place here in the 87th Annual Tipton Tournament.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
Thank you. That is the head coach of the Camdenton Lakers, Steve Sanders, his first win as the coach of the Lakers as they take out South Callaway in this third place matchup. Ryan, I'll let you get in any final thoughts here before we shift gears and move on to getting ready for this next game.
Camdenton played well. They bounced back. Congrats to that guy for getting his first win. I think it was well-deserved. I like him, and I think Camdenton moving in the right direction. That's all I got.
I think they got him a good one there, and Coach Sanders, I think, is going to do big things for this program. Well, we're going to go ahead and wrap things up on our broadcast here on Mix 92.7, but if you want to keep up with these girls' games at the Midwest Elite Showcase, we'll have them live at MoSportsZone.com. If you're watching the stream right now, we're going to shut it down. We'll bring it right back. Don't worry, we just got to reset a couple things. But a big thanks to Sandra back in the studio that's been engineering for us tonight. We've got Ricky up on the computer. We've had Britt on the camera. He's Ryan, and I'm Colton. There's been another presentation of a Mix 92.7